so I was given the opportunity to write, and I just happened to be able to. And then it got better and better. And then I began to understand what writing is, of the choice of words and the essential selection of the correct word is the equivalent of finding the right color paint or the right dance step. And so it enters into the whole gestalt of creativity. Choosing the right word, getting the right word is like hitting the right note on the piano. What's your question?
It's a great honor to speak to the star. It's a great honor to speak to the star.
What's a great honor?
To speak to the star of Kingdom of the Spiders and visiting hours, and the man who threw the chair on $20,000 Pyramid.
Oh, yeah. Well, you would have too if you'd been as frustrated as I was.
The question I have
Yes.
is when they release new action figures.
When they?
Whoever they are, when they release new action figures of iconic characters you've played, like James T. Kirk or your character from The Twilight Zone, do you personally have to sign off on the likeness and approve it and say, that looks like me? Or...
Oh, yes, I do have to sign off on any thing that uses my face, yes.
And
is there a hidden meaning in your question?
No, I'm just wondering...
Is there some stuff I shouldn't have signed on?
I'm just wondering if they've ever presented you with a prototype and you said, this doesn't look like me, I'm not going to approve this.
Well, you know, they make things differently. As time has gone on, they started sketching, you know, like a likeness of you, or a model that would be modeled on a likeness of you. And then one day they brought me in to have my head measured with a laser, a scanner, so that it was an exact replica of me. And now they have things. I have a son-in-law who's in the special effects. So he was describing to me, they now have, and as I'm sure many of you know, a device that you enter into, say, my likeness into the device, and it creates me. Okay? So if I say that doesn't look like me, it doesn't, because it was some years ago. And we change because gravity. The one thing we can't get beyond. There's a mystery about time, but gravity really tugs at you. There's no question about that. Go ahead.
Mr. Shatner, you know, I still think that the Mego 1974 Captain Kirk action figure, the first Captain Kirk action figure, is the best likeness of you, which is so funny.
Well,
it's so antiquated. Yeah. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Please.
My question is, after the original Star Trek series ended, okay, I was devastated, as were millions of people. So I tried to look for you in all kinds of different TV shows, spanning the TV guide. Is William Shatner starring?
No,
well, anyway,
nothing.
it was a dry period in the William Shatner era, but eventually you did find another show that lasted maybe a season. It was the Barbary Coast. Do you have any memories from that?
I remember the Barbary Coast. Barbary Coast. What was the name of the other actor's dead?
Doug McClure.
Doug McClure. So Doug McClure and I were in a show called The Barbary Coast, in which it was like, what was the name of the series? Out West? Wild West. So it was like a Wild West, but set on the Barbary Coast of like San Francisco.